Life is good. Feeling good, looking good.
Hey.
Life is just good. Like,
yeah, it is.
Yes.
Stepping into your divine femininity.
Stop it. Quit it. My soft life error. Yeah. Life is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you enjoying most about life right now?
What am I enjoying most? I'm enjoying, honestly, not being stressed out about things I don't want to be stressed out about.
That's a great thing.
Like, that's just really it. Like, if I don't want to care about something, I can choose not to care about something. Mm-hmm. You know, like even with us, like paying off debt, like I don't have to think about that. I'm not stressed about that. Noticing how, like, even how things run in our household, I'm not stressed about certain things anymore. Even when I'm out in the world, like in HEB or in traffic, like I'm not stressed out about things that I don't want to be stressed out about anymore. Mm-hmm. And I love being in that space because it's like having that, I guess, like internal peace within myself. And it's like, I'm peaceful anywhere I am. I'm peaceful in the midst of chaos. Yeah. And like loving that, you know, and enjoying it, really embracing it because we've lived so many lives. Yeah. So many lives. And a lot of our lives have been chaotic, not intentionally. It's just life just does what it does, you know?
For sure.
So to finally be in a place where it's like,
you can breathe.
Just like that. Like, so yeah, I'm loving it. And like, I think the hardest part for me right now in that is learning to truly embrace that. Because with us dealing with so much with over the span of how long we've been married? 11 years. Dealing with life's chaos, you get used to being on guard. Mm-hmm. You get used to always being in your fighting stance. Like, okay, like we good right now, but what's coming up next? Yeah. And so low key, like PTSD from life.
Not even low key.
So like being able to kind of like tell myself like, okay, Adoria, like chill out. We're fine. You're not in danger. We're not struggling. Like things aren't happening. Like, we're good. Yeah. We're good. And like really like resting in that. Mm-hmm. So that's something I'm having to learn to do is really rest in peace. Yeah. Doesn't not die. Like not rest. Not rest in peace.
Not literally. But no, like being able to be peaceful just in general.
Yeah.
Not being in like a constant state of stress.
Exactly.
I know you know, we've always heard, you know, the conversations around how things can be stressful or overwhelming for like a lot of women, be it in the household, personal lives, whatever the case may be, especially when you're carrying a lot. Mm-hmm. And I know, man, like our past 10 years, you know, being together, like we've been through a lot of intense stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, from everything we've grown through with parenting, with our health, with, you know, the military and all of that came with traveling and moving in the military, just so much stuff. Yeah. And to finally be in a place now, you know, in our homes and in our lives to where we can be able to just honestly just chill the fuck out. Yeah. It's a great place. But like, I know for you, it's a whole lot different being, what I call home. Mm-hmm. Like you're home for me. Mm-hmm. Like it's a whole lot different with you being, you know, the person who keeps our house functioning and operating the way that it does. Mm-hmm. And the weight that you carry as a wife and a mom is very different. Mm-hmm. And it's a whole lot more emotionally and mentally involved because of the way that you have to feel and care about these other two people in the household, i.e. me and baby girl, and also making sure that you're taken care of and stuff. Like it's a lot mentally and emotionally, and like that can be overwhelming, especially when you tack on financial stuff and house stuff and business and other obligations and all of that crap. And like now, fortunately enough, you know, we've been able to take pretty much the majority of all of that off of you lately. And now all you really got to do is worry about the stuff you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so having been in that place before and being where you are now, what are you noticing more about yourself now, being less overwhelmed, less stressed, and all of that stuff? Like, what are you realizing about yourself now in this season?
Just the way I experience life is just different now. It's like just being able to see clearer, being able to be more in tune with myself now because I'm not so stressed out about so many different things. Being able to truly be present in the moment and not really like when I'm having a conversation with baby, I'm not thinking about some stressful shit I got to do over here. It's like I can really be with her. Like I can really pour into her. And the same with you. Like I can really be here for you and really pour into you. So I just feel like the way that I show up, which is my greatest joy, is like the way I show up for y'all is so much more different now that I'm not like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I do.
Like I'm really able to give y'all the best of me. And that's what means the most to me is giving y'all the best of me. Because I've said this before, like I would not want to go out into the world, give the world my best and then give y'all my leftovers. Like, no. So being able to give y'all all of me and still feel like me and be at peace with myself and feel joy and
that overflow.
It's overflow. Yes. Just overflow.
I love the fact that after all of these years, having gotten to a point now to where we've been able to give that to you, to where you are able to be, you know, so at ease and all of that stuff, because it's so important, man. Like I know everybody's idea of what the ideal relationship is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody. And I'm prefacing that now for what I'm about to say. Let me say that now. Not everybody looks at, you know, their relationships the same way. Not everybody has the same values and standards and all of those things. Like, but for us, I'm so grateful of the fact that we've gotten to a point now, you know, to where you can just be at home. You know, you can take care of the stuff that you want to. And like I can do some of the other things or a lot of the other things, you know, that I handle without you having to worry about it. Like I love the fact that my wife gets to be rested, that you don't have to carry so much on your shoulders. And then also the fact that you get to just be like your fullest, most vibrant self. Like a lot of the pressures that I have in my own life, I like them there, even though they come with, you know, complexities.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I'm in a space now to where I can really focus on the things that I need to focus on creatively in business and all of the other things that we have going on without also having to be overly concerned with, I wonder how my wife is feeling. I wonder if she's happy. I wonder if I'm being the husband that she needs. Or how all of these other things that she's dealing with are weighing on her. I'm so glad to know that you're in a space now to where I can put those thoughts at rest. And for me, like, that's a gift. Like, I know a lot of other people, you know, they like, oh, you know, you got the dual income houses with income relationships with, you know, everybody making their money. You know, she work, he pay for the bills. The other one is for trips or leisure, whatever the fuck.
Do what works.
Whatever works for them. You know what I mean? Like, to each his own. The whole point is doing whatever works for you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that, you know, I get to do the things that I do and that you get to do the things that you desire to do. And even if I have my long days or whatever the case may be, like my wife is good. Like she's not as stressed. Like I can come into the household and like she re-energizes me from your overflow because you don't have to also be depleted and trying to give me the best of you. And I also, you know, like get to be able to have that opportunity of just getting to experience what it's like having like a full, vibrant and like abundant wife who does have that to share with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I love that I get to see that and experience that with you after we've gone through so many years of things being serious and stressful in a lot of ways. Like, even though we've had a lot of good, it's definitely been way more intense for longer periods of time than anything. Like, just honestly.
Yeah.
So like, being able to finally be in this position is definitely it's a gift, man. And I'm so glad that we're here now.
I think that I'm happy about the fact that I get to give my family a version of me that I'm proud to give. Like, even when we both were in the military, like, I feel like I was stretched so thin. So like, I missed a lot. Like, I wanted to be the best possible wife. I wanted to be the best possible mom, but working full time, going to school, taking care of soldiers, like all of that stuff. And then it's like, you know, transition from that to then becoming an entrepreneur, and then everything that came with like learning the ropes of that. But like, to now just being able to just conduct business in the way that I want, create the way that I want, show up for my husband and my baby the way that I actually want to. Not in the way where I'm like, oh, well, I got to do this, but let me make sure I take care of them. It's like, no, I want to show up for you like this. Like, I give you everything first before anybody else. Right. And like, being able to give to my family first means so much to me. Like, I value y'all over anything. And I'm glad to be here.
I value you, baby.
And I'm glad to give y'all this version of me. And I'm only going to get better. I'm going to continue to grow and give y'all the absolute best of me, because y'all deserve that.
Likewise. I definitely look forward, you know, to just being the best husband that I can be for you too, man. Because I don't like using the word deserve a lot, but we know the word we put in. We know what we've done
deserve
for each other.
100%.
Yeah, so between us, you know, it's wanted here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And something, man, that you made me think about, and you saying that was, it's so unfortunate. I don't even want to say it's unfortunate. It's just life, really. When you in a deeply meaningful relationship and you know, you got two people that love each other, but life can be so stressful to the point to where you're not able to be there for each other the way that you want to be. And you find yourself not being able to be that type of spouse that you would like to be because you only have so much left to give. And I think about like times where I would come home and I'm tired, and then you would come home and then you're also tired. And then, you know, there's things that need to get done, but I'm like, bro, we just don't feel like doing it, you know, or there's things that we need to pay more close attention to, and just like not having the energy to even care, or not even getting to a point to where you get so understanding of your spouse not being able to be what they would like to be for you.
Yes.
And that is a hard thing to deal with when you both love each other. You show up for each other the best way that you can, but both of you also still knowing that you're not nearly being what you would like to be for each other.
Yeah, because you understand the circumstances that you're in.
Yeah, and that's the part. Like, it's understanding those circumstances, but allowing those circumstances to continue on for so long without doing anything about it. Because like, we got to make money. We got to pay bills. We got to do all of this stuff, man. But like, I'm so grateful of the fact that we've been so intentional about building our future and working toward it and figuring out who it is that we want to become, having a plan, like not ever allowing anything to be like having to be like set in stone. Like, if we don't like something, we can change it, even if we got to deal with something that we don't like for a season. Like, even understanding that we went through that season of life to where we weren't able to give each other the best of us, but we had to be just as understanding as we can. Of course. Being so grateful that we didn't allow it to stay that way. You know, like, we didn't allow it to just say like, hey, you know what? We just gonna be here until we're not here. Right. Like that wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And we've always been bold enough to level up our desires for what we want out of our relationship, and then being willing to do the work behind it to fix the problems that we can control. It's like, hey, if we need to spend more time together, let's figure out what we need to do.
Right.
If us being drained and depleted or whatever the case is a problem, what can we do about it?
Right.
And then not being scared or afraid of whatever work comes with us having to do something about it. My baby said, she ain't never really had a desire to be a business owner until there was a time where, hey, somebody need to own some type of business where we could bring some extra income in this thing, or starting different businesses, freaking getting our health in order, whatever. It's like, hey, even though this thing may not be something that we desire to do initially, being willing to do what we needed to do in order to get to where we ultimately wanted to get together for the sake of the big picture, which is us being together, doing something that we believe in and that we're passionate about, being purposeful in, with our life and our marriage and all of that stuff, like not allowing our circumstances to dictate what our lives and our marriage could be. And like, I'm so grateful for that, because so many people don't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm going to be at this job for 20 years, so we're going to have to stick it out for that. Or, our kids are freaking 3 or 4 or 5 years old, and until they turn 18, like, this is just what life is now. And like, people will just fold up and accept whatever, rather than designing their life on purpose and saying, hey, you know what, this might be where we are now. But we can get to a new place. We can get to a better place. We can figure this situation out and make it work for us. We don't have to be victims of our circumstances. Like, we have the power to change and to control what we can control. My wife doesn't have to continue to be overwhelmed and stressed. Let's sit down together and figure something out to where I can take that weight off of her, or to where we can figure something out to work through that situation. Like right now, I'm working toward my goal too. Like, shoot, I'm about to be home with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but we're already talking through that process, what that looks like, what we're going to be working on, and all of these things or whatever, right? We're not satisfied with just letting things stay as they are when we know we have the potential and the capacity to do something about it. And like, for you to be here now, able to enjoy what you enjoy, and us to be able to take care of our family the way that we do, all of that is the result of us being willing to look at whatever our circumstances were, design a plan, come up with something, put something in place, start working towards something to say, hey, this is what we want. Now, how do we start doing the things that we need to do, becoming the people that we need to become in order to get there?
Yes.
And like, now we're seeing those things come to life, like exactly as we talked about it.
Yes.
Exactly as we designed it.
Yes.
Like, bro, this is beautiful.
Listen, I was telling you earlier on our walk, I'm like, bro, this feels so surreal. It feels like a dream.
We're walking down our dream, like and our dream don't look like anybody else's because it's ours, right? But it's dope to see that not only did we talk about this stuff, but we're actually doing what's necessary to make it happen, and we're seeing the fruits and the results of that. I'm like, man, I'm so grateful for that.
Me too. God is so good.
Big good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, I love that you get to be in this space right now, because we've talked about this.
Right.
Like, yes, I'm ready for my wife to get to this point.
Yeah.
I'm ready for our lives to get to this point. And then us just, saying, hey, we in this thing together. Like, now let's get to it. You know what I mean? And so just seeing who you've become in this process, man, is a gift.
Thank you.
Because it goes to show that, for one, we did what we said we was gonna do. We've put in our work, and like, now also just being able to see that, like, hey, my wife is truly becoming everything that she's already that she's talked about.
Yes.
She's becoming like a version of her that she probably didn't even realize was in there anymore.
Listen, didn't
You know
even
what I
know.
And like even me, like I'm discovering another level of intentionality and purpose and like drive to be better, and even like in my own confidence in the things that I'm capable of doing. Like I'm seeing myself in a new light in the way that I'm able to take care of us, and like in the ways that I'm able to just make sure that everything that I'm working on now and controlling and all that stuff is like taken care of for us. Like it's a gift, man.
It is.
It's a gift. And I'm grateful that we get to share with each other.
Me too, baby.
Same, baby. I'm not 100% sure if you guys got anything out of that, but I know we did.
Yes, it was a good conversation.
And, yeah, it's always good with us. It's always good with us, man. And we always want to make it known, man. You know, like honestly, you know, these conversations really do be for us anyway.
It do.
And we really just be hoping that people are able to pull something from it.
Yeah.
And especially even if it just comes down, man, to just planning and talking more, you know, being more intentional about your lives and figuring out what that looks like for you and all of that good stuff, man. But I always learn something, you know, just having these conversations with you.
Yeah.
Even though it's like every time we record, you know, man, it'd be like our third, fourth, like deep conversation from the day.
Literally.
But yeah, baby, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, you know, in spite of all of that. Thank you guys so much, you know, for just spending this time with us. And of course, as always, family, my name is John Tron. This is my beautiful queen.
Adoria.
And we are one dope couple. And until next time, family, peace and love.